Hey guys, so now I'm looking at the chart for Theta. This is the weekly time frame. And before I get into this, I want to say one thing. In general, I think now is probably a good time to start accumulating your altcoins because the halving's next year, and typically what we see along with the halving is we have what people call an alt season, and then Bitcoin goes up, makes an all-time high, then altcoins just go crazy. So if you're buying at these levels, on most of these top coins, then I think if you come back to it late 2024, you're going to be very happy with your decision. So when I say that I'm not going to buy in a particular area, it doesn't mean that in general I don't think this is a good time to accumulate. Okay, so what we're looking at here, this chart is pretty self-explanatory, right? You have this horizontal trend line here. It served as a support for a few months here, and then we had a huge run all the way up to almost $15, and just like a slow bleed out all the way down. This was a turning point in a major bearish signal when we broke this support level. Anyway, so we've already basically we made a trip all the way back to this breakout point in this previous support level, which is about 57 cents. Came down to it, we had a wick off of it, and now basically the price is just kind of deciding what it wants to do. We are now this is acting as a support level, this upward support line here. So basically, if we break this support level, if we break this line, then you can look for all the way down at the start of this around 62 cents, and then perhaps all the way down to this line again. Now that's not to say it's going to happen. We might just this might have been the bottom, and we might come up, but too early to tell just yet. So let me shift over to the other chart I like to use here. And now I'm on the hourly time frame, and I'm using an indicator. It's a paid indicator. It's called Price Action Concepts. I'll link to it in the pinned comment below. But you see I have the previous day high and the previous day low marked. And right now, this previous day high is acting as the local resistance level. So until we break this, I wouldn't look for a long, and I'm talking about short-term, not long-term accumulation for 2024. This is just short-term trades I'm talking about right now. Unless we break the previous day high at about 0.734 cents, I'm not looking to enter any longs. And if we come back to the previous day low, which is currently around 70 cents, then I may look to enter a long with a tight stop loss just below. Now, if we do close a hourly candle above this previous day high, I would look to, I would look at the first take profit level being right here in this order block. The order blocks just indicate that there's been a lot of transactions around this region, and it lines up here with this previous resistance level. So this is where I would look to take my first batch of profits, which would be around 76 cents. So theoretically, let's say if we entered a trade, we take a long position, say we get a candle close above this previous day high, I would move my stop just below the previous day high, and I would target up here, the start of this order block, and that would give me a 1 to 5 risk reward ratio. So I would risk not even 1%, 0.68% to make 3.40%. So that's a trade you can look for. And if it does come back down to the previous day low and you wanted to enter with a tight stop, you could take that and then target the previous day high. I'll just do the calculation on that for you. So that would be an entry around 0.702 cents. You could enter, target the top range, the previous day high from the low, and you place your stop just below that. So again, this gives us a really good risk reward ratio of 1 to 15. So you can risk 0.28% and hope to gain 4.42%. If you add a bit of leverage to that, not financial advice, trading with leverage is risky, but that can really amplify your profits on this position if it works out for you. Okay, so moving on. Now, another thing I like to look at, I want to see where we have our smart trail resistance here. And this is part of the paid indicator set that I just mentioned, which again is linked in the description. Linked in the pinned comment. But let's see where we are here. Let me turn off this price action concepts indicator. Okay. So as you see right here, basically, if this is the first time you're seeing this indicator, it just acts as a dynamic level of support and resistance. And it's an easy way to identify the trend. So if we're below this red line, we are in a downtrend. And as you see, as the price comes up to it, right here, for example, we got rejected. It served as a resistance level, and it's happening again right now, right? But as we're bouncing off of it now, say we made a low and then we got rejected again, and now we're making a higher low. So the more times we hit this resistance level, the more likely we are to break it. So this is currently at about 77 cents. So keep that in mind when you're looking for a take profit region. All right, guys. So yeah, long term, to sum it up, let me go back to this long-term weekly chart. This is the main line here, the most significant level on the chart. And right now, basically, if we come down to this level again, it's a great opportunity to look for a buy, maybe a double bottom, 58 cents. And for now, on the shorter time frame, you can trade. Well, this is a 4-hour. You can trade based off of this trend line. Connect the wicks though. You don't want to get stopped out. So you can look for longs here, and then if you break, look for a short. And of course, once again, we're under that, but you can mark the previous day high and previous day low on your chart, and you can trade within that range if you want to trade on these shorter term time frames. So look at the hourly maybe, and then just trade based on these regions, and then target the upper section here around 76 cents would be the ideal take profit region, because the start of this order block lines up with, again, the resistance for this smart trail. I think it was on the daily time frame. Yeah, okay. So 76 cents would be my take profit target if you break the previous day high. All right, guys. So if this is the first time you've come across these videos, maybe subscribe if you want to get notified when I release more. I'm going to try and do about 2 or 3 of them per day. And take care. Have a good day. Bye.